Right down there where
My name is Ben Petru from Willis, Texas, and this is my first visit, or our first visit, to the DC area, and we're amazed at what is happening here. I think we're going to show our politicians just what we think in the numbers.
Join me in the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous sight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of our free, and the hope of
I'm Lois Petru from Houston, north of Houston. Read about it in history all my life, but I'm here today to see it, and this is the best time to come and do it.
America, now is your moment. Yesterday is gone. The greatest American generation is merely the one that steps up to the seemingly insurmountable challenge. This is our challenge. This is our goal. This is the American destiny. With charity towards those who struggle, faith in a God that loves and guides us, and hope in the truth of who we really are, we begin today to pledge to restore honor and the promise of America.
Well, we drove all the way through from Ohio, and it means a lot for us to be here because it's a huge message. You know, I was at Ohio State, a huge college campus during the last campaign. It was probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. You know, these people were just totally blown away by this, our last candidate and everything, and you ask them one question about it and they can't answer it. So you gotta get this message out and educate as many people as possible so we can make a change the next time around. So
glad to be here because Glenn's one of the few people, you know, actually telling people what other media stations won't let you hear.
Oh yeah,
and he's not afraid to stop doing it no matter what he gets for it.
And we have wandered in darkness in periods from the beginning. We have had moments of brilliance and moments of darkness. But this country has spent far too long worried about scars and thinking about the scars and concentrating on the scars. Today we are going to concentrate on the good things in America, the things that we have accomplished and the things that we can do tomorrow.
Hi, I'm CJ Jordan, president of the Washington, D.C. Frederick Douglass Foundation and co-founder of I'm Not a Hero Foundation. And one of the reasons that I'm here, this particular piece is talking about restoring honor to America, but also recognizing the sacrifices of our men and women in uniform. And that's one of the reasons I'm here, dealing with the moral authority and supporting our patriots in the ultimate sacrifices that they often sometimes have to give. And that's why I'm here, as well as with the 9/11 pendant that our foundation just unveiled to support our men and women in uniform and all of those families coming up on the anniversary of 9/11.
It's Anthony Cantorelli. I'm from Guthrie, Kentucky. My brother died in Iraq in 2007 in an IED, and his name was Josh Moore.
Very good.
One of the best kids you ever meet. God bless you.
They didn't have the right to worship God the way they saw fit. So they got down on their knees. And they didn't want to come to this land. They just did because they felt that's what God was telling them to do. And with malice towards none, they got into their boats and they came.
Behind me, the towering presence of the great emancipator. He secured our union at the moment of its most perilous time and freed those whose captivity was our greatest shame. And over these grounds where we are so honored to stand today, we feel the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Gave voice to a dream that would challenge us to honor the sacred charters of our liberty, that all men are created equal. In honoring these giants who are linked by a solid rock foundation of faith in the one true God of justice, in honoring them, we must not forget the ordinary men and women on whose shoulders they stood. The ordinary called for extraordinary bravery. I am speaking, of course, of America's finest, our men and women in uniform, of course, for good in the